especially in the Philippines with our Ghost Project and our flood control program scandals.
What measurable economic growth, such as fish catchings or increase of crab populations, that your mangrove area has generated ever since the start of the restoration?
Well, a lot. But first of all, Philippines is a home to more than 7,000 beautiful islands. And in that beauty comes the reality of facing typhoons. We all know that natural disasters cannot be stopped, but the calamities that we're experiencing right now are intensified by extreme floodings and of course our apathy towards nature. And especially in the Philippines with our Ghost Project and our flood control program scandals, revealed the harsh truth. But my advocacy paradise of the mangroves began after one of the strongest typhoons ever recorded in history devastated my city, and it was Typhoon Haiyan. And as women, we are natural nurturers. We are extremely powerful leaders, and I believe that we are the primary educators in our household. So as Ms. Cosmo, I ignite change. So one of the things that I do is, of course, to promote my advocacy, visit different educational institutions, conduct a symposium about mangroves and educating the youth about environmental conservation and preservation. And of course, I'm just so proud to say that the fish in our mangroves, especially in Libak municipality, in Libak province of Sultan Kudarat, created a lot of livelihoods. And with that, we generate funds and help a lot of vulnerable families and communities. So what we do is, after we raise that funds that came from the crops that we sell, we bought a lot of seedlings and of course propagules. And one propagules in the Philippines cost 95 pesos. So after that, we created the plan in the Philippines that we should plant more than 5,000 propagules in 1 hectare. So it will cost us 475,000 in total, and of course more fertilizers that can cost 90 to 95,000 pesos. So I'm just so happy that these products that we are selling can also really help a lot of vulnerable families in the Philippines, and I hope that we could also create a lot of impact, not just in the Philippines, but to the whole world. So overall, mangroves can definitely help a lot of people.
Well, may I tap a little bit more on your financial plans? And you already mentioned about the product selling, and if I'm not wrong, also the support from your provincial...
Very massive.
Yeah, and also along with the partners as well. So may I ask, what are the main source of funding that your project receive from this area? And also, when it comes to the bigger scale, how would you apply this to, maybe national scale or global scale in terms of your project?
Well, that is true. My province is really, really supportive. And one of the things that we generate funding is, of course, to ask sponsors from different LGUs, NGOs. And aside from the Sultan Kudarat, they also partnered with the city of Tacloban and, of course, the municipality of Gubat, Sorsogon.
Thank you very much. Let's welcome, please.